Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Tuesday the 26th of November 2024. I hope you are keeping well. It's shaping up to be another hot day here in Bangkok. It's one to stay inside in the air conditioning, I think. Unless you're heading to the beach. That's of course not in Bangkok but other places in Thailand where the beach is more accessible. What's going on? We have to note the passing of Barbara Taylor Bradford. Now, I must admit, I don't believe I've ever read any of her novels, but I want to mention it because I do remember seeing lots of her books borrowed from the library by my mum. She was a fan, I believe. She often borrowed books by Barbara Taylor Bradford, and I think she liked them a lot. So we should note the passing of a novelist who managed to put out 40 different books, 40 novels, as well as other works, and those novels were translated into 40 languages. That's a feat, isn't it? That's really quite a feat. 40 novels. It's difficult for most people to write one, probably impossible for most people to write even one. To get out 40 is quite a feat. So we say goodbye to Barbara Taylor Bradford. If we have any fans of hers, I'm sure you'll know she was 91 years of age, so I would say that's a pretty good run. It sounds like a good age to live to. Right then, let's get on with the game of Sudoku as supplied by the New York Times, and this is their hard level Sudoku puzzle. Sorry if it's a bit noisy, that's because my air conditioning is running at full pelt here because it's pretty hot. Even at 10:30 in the morning, it's still very warm outside. The day hasn't even begun yet, but I'm not complaining. I'd much rather be warm than cold, to be honest with you. 5's blocking up here, 5 across here. There is our 5 this way, 5 that way, 5 up here. We shall get a 5 in that square. We've got New York Times style of thing here. We've got 2 and 7 blocking up here. In fact, we can do better than that because we've got the 2 blocking across here as well. So the 2 in that square, the 7 in that square. 7's to the bottom here and across, so I believe that's a 7 as well. 7 blocking across here puts 7 into one of these 2 squares blocking up. So 7 blocking up here and 7 blocking across there. That will be a 7. 7 across this way, and up here. 7 was a good number to choose, wasn't it? It's been quite useful for us. We've only got those squares left where 7's could live. Okay, up here we're looking for 1, 3, 4. Not a dicky bird on this. And digits down here which are not 1, 3 or 4 must be 6, 8, 9, and that's also not very helpful. I said this wasn't useful up here when I was looking to try and get a digit across here, but what I've just realised is 4 is one of our missing digits here. So 4 blocking down here, 4 across there, and 4 across there will in fact give me another digit, 4 down here. And now the 3 blocking down here and 3 across here puts 3 into that square. And so 3 blocking this square, 3 blocking this square, and 3 blocking this square. In this column, we'll have to have a 3 there. Missing numbers down here, 1, 2, 9. We've got 1 and 9 together. That'll be our 2. Missing numbers in this row, I believe, are 1, 6, and 9. We've got 1 and 9, so that's going to be our 6. So now let's see. We have 1, 9 missing in this column, do we not? And we have 1, 9 missing here, so we've got a pair of 1 and 9 in those squares there. So these squares can't be 1 or 9, they must be 6 and 8. And can I get either of them? I don't think so. That's a shame. We have 6 or 8 in those squares. We have some information, but it's not good enough to get me the number. Never mind. Come back later. Okay, let's go through bit by bit in case I spot something that I haven't seen yet. One's down here. I've forgotten what I said down here. Did I say 1, 9? I did, didn't I? I've just realised. I said 1, 9 in these squares, right? And I've just realised 1 is one of our missing digits up here, so this can't be a 1. That's got to be a 9, that's got to be a 1, that's a 1, that's a 1. That's a 9, sorry. 9 across this way, there's our 9. 9 to the bottom here. 9 down here gives me 9 in this square. Yeah, I did say 6, 8 like that, didn't I? Yeah, that's okay. So then that's 6, 8, yes, of course. That makes sense. This is 1, 3, 4. I come back and think about it. I really hate it when I can't see that. If I don't have pencil marks, I just somehow forget what's in these blank squares. Even though I work it out, I just immediately forget it again. Seven blocks across here. That will give me a 7 in that square. 7 up here, down here, and across here. 7 was how we began, wasn't it? So 7 is now finished. this might give us something. 2 blocking up here, 2 across here, so 2 in one of those squares blocking up, and 2 across there will give us 2 in that square. 2 down here, 2 up there, 2 across there, and 2 in one of these empty squares blocking across. That's a 2. Two blocking down here, there's 2, 2 up here, 2 down there, there's 2. That's the last digit, 2. 6 blocks up here, so here's our 6, this would be 8. The last number to get up there, is that a, no it's not, it's a 3, isn't it? Excuse me. 3 blocks across here. Here's a 3, this is going to be a 5. Last numbers to place up here are what? No. 4 and 8 go in those squares. So we got the 8 blocking across here. Here's the 8, here's the 4. Left here is 1 and 6, so 6 across there, there's the 6, there's the 1. Missing numbers across here are 3, 4 and 9. We've got 3 and 9 together. That's going to be our 4. Our 9 blocks here, so there's our 9. This will be our 3 then. 4 blocking across here for a 4 here. This is a 1. One more digit to go here, that's a 3. That's the last digit, 3 as well. So up here we're looking for 1, 8. Okay, 9 down here, 9 down there, and 9 across there. That's the last digit, 9. So finally we're going to get these 6, 8 things sorted out because we've got the 6 blocking down here, so we know that's going to be 6, that's going to be 8, that's going to be 6, and this is going to be 8 over here. Still to go here, 1, 5, 6, got a 5, got a 6, don't know about the 1. Still to go over here is 1, 4, 8, are we any further forward on that? No, I don't think we are. Okay, what's missing from here? 1 and 8, is it? So this is 1, 8 up here, isn't it? Am I right about that? Is that one? Let's double check. 1, 8, 1, 8. Yeah. So we got a pair of 1 and 8 here. So these squares can't be 1 or 8. For this column, they must be 5 and 6. So we've got the 6 blocking here. So that would be the 6. That would be the 5. And the 5 blocking down here puts 5 into this square. This will be a 1. 1 blocking up here gives me the 1 there. This is an 8. And this is an 8. And 1 across here gives me 1 in this square here. Missing number here is a 4. The last number to place here is a 6. At the end here we have 1. Here we have 8, and there we have 4, and there we have a completed game. Well, much easier than I've seen recently from the New York Times. It's been a struggle for me recently, but that was a much easier game for me. Thank you. I'll see you around. Take care. Bye bye.